Hi, in this video I'm going to teach you how to overcome social anxiety and approach anxiety. So if you feel scared or if you feel paralyzed with fear when you're talking to somebody new, when you're meeting strangers, when you are in a party, or maybe even talking to your friends, then this video is going to help you. If you want to build really amazing social skills, communication skills, and if you want to build an amazing dating life, then drop a subscribe, hit the subscribe button and like this video, and stay tuned to the upcoming videos because we are going to talk about a lot of really interesting and really effective tips and advice that can help you learn these things in your life. So the first thing is, let's understand, why do you feel approach anxiety? Why do some people feel approach anxiety and other people don't? So the number one reason why you feel approach anxiety is not because you are an introvert. To be honest, there are very few people who are actually an introvert. An introverted person would not like to talk to people. An introverted person is not going to be interested in talking or meeting a lot of people. An introverted person really wants to be alone. A person who is introverted, they don't really want to socialize that much. They don't like going to new places. They don't like making new friends, right? So the chances are that your personality is not introverted. You're not an introvert by personality, right? The reason you feel introverted is maybe because you have not talked to a lot of people in your life, right? So the people who are very confident, the people that whenever you go to parties, whenever you meet your friends, you see them that they are so confident, they are always funny, they always have something amazing to share. These people are not very different from you. It's just that they have had a better childhood. They have spent a lot of time talking to people in their past, and you haven't. You must have spent a lot of time playing video games. You must have spent a lot of time indoors studying, maybe, right? And this is a big problem in India because in India, academic success is valued and it's prioritized over everything else, right? Because you need to get a job, you need to find stability in your life. So majority of the Indian guys spend most of their time studying, playing video games, trying to upskill themselves in coaching, etc. They don't really play around a lot, they don't make a lot of friends, they don't talk to people, they don't explore new social situations, etc. So because of this reason, the people who do these things, they have less social anxiety and they appear to be more confident, but you don't. Now, social skills and communication is just like any other skill. For example, think of learning how to ride a bicycle or think of swimming, right? You can think of any other skills as well. For example, learning how to play football, right? So, you know, I can't tell you anything that will make you instantly better at football. If you have never played football in your life, if you have never swam in your life, then there is no secret. There is no secret ingredient. There is no hidden, secret or hidden advice or information I can give you that will make you a better swimmer, or that will make you a better footballer, or that will make you a better singer, right? So the same goes with social anxiety, right? So when I am teaching social skills, I always tell my students to think of social skills as if they are, doing strength training, right? For example, when you go to the gym to become stronger, to build better muscles, to become more fit, right? You don't expect to become an amazing athlete in like 1 week or in 1 month, right? You have to spend a lot of time in the gym and you have to go through gradual process of learning it. This is called as social muscle. This is called as social strength. So just like your physical strength, it takes time to build. You have to recover properly, you have to eat a lot of healthy food, you have to be consistent in the gym for over 4, 5, 6 months to see some really good progress. The same happens with social anxiety. The same happens with communication skills and social skills. Okay, so simply speaking, if you talk to people more, you are going to have less social anxiety. You are going to learn how to communicate more effectively, right? So the most simple way to get over social anxiety is simply increase the number of hours that you talk in a day, right? So for example, a lot of people, if you are in college, if you are doing a job, then the problem that you might be facing is you spend a lot of time sitting in a desk and typing, right? Making presentations and just by yourself. You're not really talking to people. When you go home, you watch a movie, maybe you get a drink, maybe you eat something, and then you go to sleep. There is no socializing happening. So ask yourself this question: how many hours in a day do I spend in conversations? Do you spend like 10 minutes in conversations? Do you spend 30 minutes? Do you spend 1 hour or more? How many hours in a day do you spend speaking? How many hours in a day do you spend, making jokes, making conversations, telling stories, etc.? If the answer is less than 30 minutes or less than 20 minutes, then of course your communication skills are not going to be very good. You are going to struggle a lot when meeting new people, when making new friends, when speaking to people, right? So the first thing in becoming a better communicator and getting over social anxiety and approach anxiety is simply talk more. Talk more, talk longer, and talk to more people. So if you're talking to one person for 10 minutes every day, try to talk to two people 10 minutes each every day, right? Once you get comfortable here, then try to talk to three people in a day, right? Three people for 10 minutes each in a day, or maybe like 5 minutes each in a day, but have three different conversations. So make a note that you have to talk to these people daily, on a daily basis. Now, in this video, I'm going to also give you a roadmap. This is going to be a beginner roadmap, not very complex, but this is going to be a little bit difficult for you to do. You will have to go out and you'll have to take action, right? Without action, there is nothing you're gonna get. You can't learn this without action. You have to take action. You have to do this a lot. Okay, so now start. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to write down specific days and specific time when you will be going out. Just like in the gym, treat this as if you will treat fitness or working out, right? So when you go to workout, you don't just randomly go whenever you want, right? There is a routine that you follow. Like maybe you work out 4 days a week, maybe you work out 5 days a week, right? And you keep doing this for 3, 4, 5, 6 months. So the same thing we are going to follow, the same schedule we are going to follow in learning social skills and approaching and overcoming social anxiety. So the first thing is select a couple of days in a week and a specific time when you will be going out. And you have to abide by this time no matter what. If there is an emergency and if there is something really, like really bad happening or really serious or an emergency, then yes, fine, you can ditch it. You can do something else and you can avoid that. But if there is no emergency, try to stick to the schedule. Try to stick to the schedule. The first thing that I want you to do is start going out on those days. So for example, let's say you have selected Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday to go out 4 days a week. Or if you are very busy, then maybe 3 days a week, right? So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. These are the days when people are relatively free and they don't have a lot of work, right? It's a weekend and you spend a lot of time with your family, maybe going on a trip, traveling somewhere. So now what I want you to do is select Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You can select 4 days a week, you can select 5 days a week. If you're a complete beginner, I would recommend do not go out more than 4 days a week, more than 4 or 5 days a week. Because if you're a beginner, then your social battery is going to run out very quickly and you are going to take a lot of time to recharge. You're going to take a lot of time to recover from all the social activity that you're doing. So instead of going out 7 days a week, try to go out maximum 5 days a week and a minimum 3 days a week. Okay, so let's take an example that I want to improve my social skills and I want to overcome social anxiety. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick out days, right? So I'm going to tell myself that from the next week or from this week, every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I am going to go out and I'm going to talk to new people, right? So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are my socializing days. These are the days when I work on my social fitness, my social skills. Okay. Now Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I am going to pick a specific time to go out. I'm not just going to go out randomly whenever I'm free, because if you have not scheduled a time, then most probably you are just going to forget about it, or most probably you're just going to ignore it. You're going to become lazy and you're going to be like, ah man, I'll do it next week. Man, today there is a lot of work. Today I'm feeling a little bit tired, right? So these are the excuses that you have to overcome by yourself. Just like going to the gym, if you're feeling a little bit tired, it doesn't mean that you don't go to the gym at all, right? You go to the gym, but do easier exercises, right? You go to the gym and do lighter exercises. You don't exert too much, you don't exert 100%, but you still go to the gym and try to get through your workout. Okay, so the same thing you're going to follow in this. Let's say in this example, we are selecting Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now we have to select a time. So I'm going to give myself, let's say I get done from my job at 7 p.m. in the evening. So I have to go home. Let's say it takes me 1 hour to go home, so 8 p.m. And from 8 to 9, I'm going to like freshen up and I'm going to eat something, and that's it. From 9, I'm free. I don't have a lot of things to do. What a lot of people will start doing at that time is they will open Netflix, they will open Amazon Prime, and then they are just going to, like do mental masturbation. They are just going to watch a movie. They are just going to, they are just going to chase cheap pleasure, cheap dopamine. This is something that I want you to avoid. Okay. So every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm going to give myself a time from 9 to 10. It's my social activity time. It's my social fitness time. This is the time when I work on my social skills. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 9 to 10 p.m., 9 to 10 p.m., 9 to 10 p.m., I'm going to go out and I'm going to meet people. I'm going to do something. When you're starting, just build this habit of going out on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday every week after week after week after week. It's very important that you build a momentum every week after week, and then you just go out. That's it. Initially, I don't want you to get into any approaches. I don't want you to talk to anybody. I just want you to go out and build a habit of going out every weekend. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm going out. I'm going to go to a place that is not very far away from me, but a place that has good vibe. I'm not going to go somewhere very corporate. For example, if you're living in Delhi, don't go to Ashok Nagar, right? If you're living in Bangalore, don't go to JP Nagar. If you're living in, like some other area, wherever you are living, try to figure out a good happening place where a lot of cool people come. The vibe is good, the energy is good, the environment is good and fun, and go there, right? So what this will do is this will help you see how other people are behaving in this environment, and you will be able to absorb their activity. You'll be able to absorb their behavior. So at first, what I want you to do is I want you to just go out at those specific days and specific times and just take a walk. Just roam around. Just explore the area. Just walk around for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, maybe have a tea, maybe grab something very light. Just walk around, right? This will also help you in becoming a little bit fit because you will have to walk a lot in this. So just walk around in the area and just chill out. No pressure. You don't have to do anything. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to take the first step, right? Which is start talking to shopkeepers. Start talking to shopkeepers and people who are doing something there. For example, salespeople. If you go to a happening place, there will be a lot of salespeople. There will be people who will be making videos. There will be people who will be selling something. There will be new kind of shops. For example, if you live in Bangalore or Delhi, and if you go to Church Street, you will see that there are a lot of small shops. People are opening a lot of small shops. There is a flea market. There are different kinds of stalls where people are selling, like cakes. People are selling tea. People are selling, something healthy. All of these things. So I just want you to start a conversation like, hey, how long have you been doing this? Hey, how is this working? Like, is this something that generates a lot of income apart from your work, right? How did you get into this? How did you start doing this, right? In these places, you will also find a lot of people. For example, you'll find people who are dancing. You'll find people who are playing music. So you can also go and talk to them because these people are literally out to have fun. These people are literally out to get attention and they want other people to approach them. This is the entire reason these people have put up their stalls, right? So if you approach them, you are never going to get a negative reaction. You're never going to get a bad conversation. You're always going to get a good conversation, and these people will try to sell you something. You don't have to buy. You can just tell them that, hey, I was just interested in knowing about you and learning more about what you're doing. That's it. And that's it. You can have like a 2-3 minute conversation and then roam around a little bit, have your tea and go home. That's it. I don't want you to do anything, right? And when you go home, take a notepad, have a notebook which is dedicated to social skills and improving communication skills, and start writing things down in that notebook, right? So write down all the fun and positive things only. Do not write down anything negative. Do not write down that, hey, I went out and I saw a fight. I saw some people, like shouting at somebody. I saw a couple of people, who are abusing each other, or saw a drunk guy who was passed on the street. Don't do this. Go home and write down only positive and fun things that you observed today during your social session, during your socializing session. So do that. Go ahead and continue doing this. Continue talking to shopkeepers, maybe shopkeepers, people who are selling something, people who have a stall, people who come there regularly, right? You will figure it out. If you start going out to these places very regularly, you will figure it out automatically. Once you have done this, then what I want you to do is I want you to start indirect approaches. I want you to start doing indirect approaches. So there are a couple of indirect approaches examples that I'm going to give you right now. The first kind of indirect approach is you can say that, hey, I'm new to this area. I'm looking for a cool cafe, or I'm looking for a nice bar, or nice like restaurant. I'm looking for a like fitness center. I'm looking for a cafe that sells healthy food. Can you give me some suggestion? Right? This is called a suggestion or an opinion opener, right? This is a conversation starter which is non-threatening, which is very friendly in nature, and most people will be willing to help you. Most people will be easily and happily answer your questions. So whatever doubts you have, whatever you want to have, you can ask them. What I would suggest is write down a couple of openers so that when you are outside, you don't have to think. Write down and memorize a couple of openers, like 2, 3, 4 openers. Just write down and memorize and just talk to these people. So your conversations are probably going to look like this. Like, hey, excuse me, can I ask you something? Or hey, excuse me, 2 minutes. I wanted a suggestion. I'm looking for a cafe or a restaurant that serves healthy food only, or that serves fish food, or that serves Chinese food. Can you give me some suggestion? Or hey, I'm looking for a good brewery around here. Places to get beer. Like, what are the best beer places around here? Or what are the best places that have a nightclub, or that have a dance floor? Write down these openers and be like, hey, I'm looking for this place. Can you suggest me something? The other person is going to be like, yeah, sure. You can you can go here, you can go there, etc., etc., etc. Then you can be like, thank you so much. By the way, my name is Rahul. It was really nice of you that you helped, or it was really nice talking to you. Have a good day. Bye bye. Take care. That's it. इससे ज़्यादा conversation को complex नहीं बनाना है. You do not have to make your conversations more complex than this. Then what I want you to do is when you start, like doing indirect openers, now I want you to do a little bit of a, more advanced indirect openers. So these indirect openers are going to be, again, opinion openers, but these are going to be a little bit different. For example, what I want you to do is to increase their difficulty is go out with a friend of yours. Go out with somebody who is fun, who is positive, who's not very negative. Go out with a friend of yours who is open to new experiences. If you can't find those people, then what you can do is you can join my group. You can hit the link in the description. There is going to be my group there. And in that group, you'll be able to find a lot of people who go out very regularly, who are working on themselves. So you can go out with them also. So what I want you to do is go out with a friend, and whenever you are out, ask these kind of questions to people. Hey, excuse me, I need an opinion. Me and my friend, we are having a discussion or an argument. Who lies more, men or women? So these are some fun conversation starters that most people will be happy to engage in. Most people are going to be very excited that you ask this question, right? And most people are going to have fun answers to it, right? What I don't want you to do is I don't want you to be very serious. I don't want you to go in a conversation like, hey, excuse me, I have a question. Me and my friend, we are having a debate. Who do you think cheats more, or who do you think lies more, men or women? Could you answer that, please? Don't have this vibe. Have a little bit of a fun vibe, right? Approach with a smile, approach with an open body language, be relaxed, be in a chill vibe. If you are not feeling very good, then what I would recommend is have earphones, right? Listen to your favorite music whenever you are out. Go with earphones or go with earbuds or something, so that you can just listen to music and keep yourself, in a good mood, in a positive, upbeat, enthusiastic. So I call this COP, C-O-P, COP as in a police officer, right? But the meaning of COP is confident, optimistic, playful, right? Confident, optimistic, playful. So I want you to have this confident, optimistic, playful vibe whenever you go out. And then ask these questions, right? So the format is simple. This is the second level. This is a little bit harder than indirect approaches. When you go out and just ask directions like, hey, can you suggest me a good place, or can you suggest me the best, like mall around here, or all of these things. This is going to be a little bit harder than that, right? A little bit more complex, more difficult, more challenging than that. But it's a very easy thing to do. Trust me, people are going to give you a very good response. People are going to be very happy to talk to you, right? What you have to do is simply ask these questions, right? The first thing I told you, like, who lies more, men or women? Second thing, I tell you that, hey, excuse me and my friend, we are having a debate. So this is the format. Me and my friend, we are having a conversation, or we are having an argument, or we are having a debate, and I need your opinion. I thought that I would come and ask for your opinion. The second thing is, what is more romantic, going to beaches or going to mountains? Or what is a better pet, cats or dogs, right? Or who do you think women find more attractive, musicians or actors, right? Or who do you think makes more money, people who are in tech or people who are in entertainment industry? So all of these things you can ask. People are going to have really good answers to it. People are going to have fun with you. People are going to enjoy answering these questions. This is the level 1 of overcoming social anxiety and approach anxiety. You don't have to complicate a conversation. Simply go ahead, ask your question, introduce yourself, just have a small talk. So where are you from, what do you do? That's it. Give a couple of opinions. If you observe something about them, just be like, hey, you know what, that is a nice shirt, or those are nice shoes, or hey, I like your hairstyle, or hey, that's a nice bag. You sound like you're not from around here. You sound like you are from Mumbai. You sound like you're from Kerala. You sound like you're from Delhi. You sound like you're from Punjab. Whatever, give a little bit of an opinion, and then just end the conversation. Just be like, hey, it was really nice to meet you, have fun, take care, bye bye. That's it. And just repeat this process for 2 or 3 months, and I promise you, your approach anxiety and social anxiety are going to be very, very, very low, right? Just follow this roadmap for 2 or 3 months and see how it works.